To multiply fractions, you will need to multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators together, and then reduce if possible. So with this one, we would have 4 times 2, 5 times 7, and that would simplify to 8 over 35, which doesn't look like it can be reduced. When we have a negative fraction like negative 3 over 4, it can actually be good to recognize that this is the same as negative 3 over 4. Understanding this will help us keep track of our negatives a little bit easier when we're multiplying fractions. So next I would actually probably rewrite these as negative 3 over 4 times negative 4 over 9. Next we can multiply across the top. Negative 3 times negative 4, multiply my denominators, 4 times 9, and there you'll see that negative 3 times negative 4 is positive 12, and 4 times 9 is 36. These are both divisible by 12, so we can reduce each of them. So for part C, I'll rewrite this with the negative on top just to make it clear where it's sitting. Then we can multiply across the top and multiply across the bottom. In the previous question, we would have reduced at the end. So that same method would work for part C if we needed to reduce, but you can also reduce at this step. You essentially need to find a number on the top and the bottom that have a common factor that can be divided out. So for example, 4 and 8 have a common factor of 4. So we're going to divide a 4 out of each. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So we'll write those numbers there to indicate what we have left after we reduce. I also see that negative 3 and 15 have a common factor of 3. So I will divide a 3 out of each of those. So 15 divided by 3 is 5, and negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1. So now we will rewrite this as negative 1 multiplied by the 1 on top and 2 times 5. So that becomes negative 1 over 10, and if you fully reduced everything at this second step, you shouldn't need to reduce at the end. For this one, I'll start by writing 5 as a fraction, 5 over 1 times 8 over 3. Now we can multiply our numerators, 5 times 8 and 1 times 3, so that's going to come out to 40 over 3. With part E, because we have a negative here, I'll rewrite it on top. Now I'll write this as one fraction and multiply negative 9 times 25 on top and 10 times 33 on the bottom. I'm noticing some big numbers on the top and bottom, so I'm going to try to reduce at this stage. I see that 25 and 10 have a common factor of 5. So 25 divided by 5 equals 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. I am also seeing that negative 9 and 33 have a common factor of 3. So negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. 33 divided by 3 is 11. So I'll rewrite what we have left, negative 3 times 5, 2 times 11, and that would be minus 15 over 22, and that looks reduced to me. I'll rewrite f with the negative on top. Then we want to multiply across the numerator times the numerator, denominator times denominator, and here I'm going to reduce some common factors. So these two have a common factor of 5, so negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1, 10 divided by 5 is 2, and then our other two numbers have a common factor of 8. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. 16 divided by 8 is 2. So we'll rewrite this with the reduced numbers. Negative 1 times 2, 1 times 2, and that looks like it comes out to negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. Looks like we had to reduce a little bit at the end, and I think the reason for that was because we still had this 2 and this 2 that could have been reduced at that stage.